See, this ain't no nay-nay right here. This for the struggle right here.
All I wanted was $1. All I wanted was $1. That's how I was living.
Trap, still, trap, still, trap, still, trap, still. All I wanted was $1. Woke up, had to go get it. All I wanted was $1. That's how I was living. Trap, still, trap, still, trap, still, trap, still. All I wanted was $1. Woke up, had to go get it. All I wanted was $1.
Hey, Slim.
What's up with the what's up? It's your girl Misha B. You can follow me on Facebook at MISHIA space BEE. Facebook, Instagram, all that good stuff.
What's going on with y'all, man? You got Young Pudge clocked in. Y'all know y'all can follow me on all social media sites at Young Pudge, from Instagram to Facebook to Snap, and everything that's coming out new. Just follow me. Go ahead, Stu.
What is Stu World? It's your boy Stu the Don. You can follow me on any social media site at STUDADON. This is Anything Goes. They tried to get me again today.
It's on the TV, man. It's on the TV.
You can follow us. You can follow us on Twitter at anything_goes16 on social media. I mean Instagram. Or Instagram at Anything Goes Radio Show. What's up, y'all?
Did you forget one?
It ain't up there.
Oh, wow, man.
It was trying to set me up, man. I'm going to go with the flow. It ain't up there.
Oh, my God, yeah.
So we only got 2.
Okay.
The other one is under construction right now.
Okay, so I thought I should just say this. Today is Martin Luther King's day.
Yeah.
Not his birthday.
Yeah.
His birthday was yesterday. I just thought I should say that because people keep saying happy birthday. It was yesterday, but whatever. But, so the first subject we're going to talk about is referring to Martin Luther King in some type of way. Like, we're going to talk about the N-word. And is it okay, hold on, let me think. Okay, so now we're gonna do Stu. So this what you gonna do, Stu?
What?
Hey,
That's how you doing it?
Hey, Stu.
What? No, carry on. Carry on.
Hey, Stu.
Carry on. We're talking about MLK. Carry on. We'll get
You
to this.
you deserve to have that right there. You deserve to have that
We'll
right
get this. Get on that a little later in the show.
You deserve to have that right there.
Well, I just thought I should say y'all did play. It was a really good game yesterday.
Yes.
It was a really good game
was.
yesterday. I can't say that.
It really was. Yes.
Shout out to Aaron Rodgers, man.
Discount.
Shout out to
check.
Prescott for still doing this thing. You hear me?
Anyway,
You feeling yourself right now. It's all good. We already beat y'all, but y'all do what y'all had to do. The last 3 minutes, you know what I'm saying? Offensive line was definitely holding. If you didn't see that play, you need to run that back. He was definitely holding, but it's all good.
Yeah, MLK rolling in his grave right now.
It's all right. It's all right.
And all them excuses you doing.
It ain't no excuses. It ain't no excuses. It ain't no excuses. I know you Redskins fan. Y'all real excited, and it's cool. Y'all supposed to be excited because y'all really not supposed to be excited because at the end of the day, we all the NFC East.
Look,
you hear me? And then for you Green Bay people, you hear me?
Look,
I ain't say nothing negative about that. Y'all did y'all thing. We put up a fight. You know what I'm saying? We lost by 3 the last second of the game, and it's cool. It's cool, man. My thing is and the L is an L. I've been telling. I'm the one that told you that. Okay. And my whole thing with this is, I just hope y'all finish the fight. Take us to the bowl. Take it to the ring. I don't mind losing to somebody that's gonna get a ring.
Look, that's y'all slogan.
No, I ain't about no
slogan. That was y'all
slogan.
slogan.
Ring.
Finish the fight was y'all slogan.
Finish the fight.
I'll just run the table.
Well, do what you got to do. Run it up.
All right. Well, because y'all had to finish the fight and y'all didn't. 13-3, like I said.
Man, I told you, my man, y'all was holding. Man, my man was about to.
Like I said
earlier, your kicker.
Y'all was holding. Y'all are the worst Y'all the worst, best team. I know. I tried to tell them.
You can't tell me, Redskins fans. Please, y'all cannot even talk about this. You see, I hear that. Come on. At the end of the day, Green Bay fans,
Look, man,
y'all got it.
We gonna get on
y'all
this.
Got it.
We
Y'all got it.
We gonna get on this on another.
Go ahead.
Later in the show.
Hey, look, let's keep it moving.
This is a touchy subject for these two because these two are Green Bay and Dallas fans, so we're going to talk about this another time. But anyways, back to what I was saying. So about the MLK, like, is it okay to use the N-word? Like, if you say, like, what's up? The N-word? Or my nigga. I mean...
That's okay. My nigga.
Yeah.
My nigga. It's okay.
Is it okay to use that?
All right. I'm gonna say yes.
It's okay to say that?
To call one another a nigga.
Uh-huh.
Because if you go back to its roots.
Oh, it's roots.
There we go. You go where I was gonna go with it.
See, the slave masters and all that, yeah, they called us nigger, you know. But prior to being called niggers, we were nigga. Or if you go into it's what where it started, it's niggas.
Niggas.
Niggas means nigga. If you look it up, that's where it comes from. That's where, so when I say what's up, my nigga, it's not no sign of disrespect. It comes from being a king. If you understand, if you go in deep into your roots of your history or your ancestry.
Okay.
You know when they say the people who are awake, that's where how they introduce each other. My niggas, so it was turned negative. It became a negative word once the Caucasian man
put the ER instead of the A.
Yes.
Gotcha.
So of course it was instilled in us that it was negative. So
it's okay for you.
I mean, I think it's okay for us to call each other, as black people call each other, my nigga. What's up, my nigga? But the definition of a nigger
is an ignorant person.
And I'm not an ignorant person.
Okay, so if a Caucasian person be like, that's your friend though, he be like, what's up, my nigga? Not a nigger, but a nigga. Is it okay? It's your friend though. Y'all cool.
Well, only because he's not from my ancestral. I don't know how to word it, but he's not from my same bloodline. I don't think it's acceptable for him to call me that.
But you just said
because
it was
that
okay.
means it's like my brother.
Well, that's how.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
yeah.
Got you.
Yeah, I didn't want to really say that. Yeah, and it's funny that it's say that because I used to work with a guy, and we thought he was racist because of how he approached us working in the morning. Big burly white guy from Mississippi. So off top you think he's gonna be racist, and once you get to know him, he's not racist. So he asked me one question. He's like, man, Stu, let me ask you a question. Do you think I'm racist? And I was like, well, at first I did think he was racist, but
why though?
Because of how he approaches, up here in the city, in the morning time, you don't get greeted with, oh, okay, motherfucker this and motherfucker that, you motherfuckers do this and you. No, that's not how we operate up here. In Mississippi, you may talk to people that way, or people who get paid less than you. You may talk to them that way. But when you approach me in the morning, it's good morning. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. How's the work going for this week? Any problems you run into? That's not what I'm used to. All right, motherfuckers, look, we had wasted too much goddamn time on this shit yesterday. And no. And you only talk, and you only black people are only working under you at this moment. So it's the only way you could take it.
Okay.
So he asked me, did I think he was racist? And I said no. And then he was like, well, do you know a nigger could be any race? It doesn't have nothing to do with color. It has something. If you're lazy, he's like, I know white niggers. If you're white and you're lazy, you sit on your ass, you're a nigger to me. If you're Asian, you do the same thing, you're a nigger.
I just think that word is offensive, period. Like, regardless if it's
It
to
is
a black
very.
person or not, I just feel like it's an offensive word. That's just like, I mean, yeah, but I don't know. That's just how I feel.
So we don't call each other. If you listen to how we talk to one another on the streets or whatever, we call each other niggas, not niggers. We ain't saying, "Oh, you my ignorant brother." Because like I said, if you go back to what the meaning of nigga meant, it's niggas, meaning black king, queen. I have a friend. Her name is Nigist. It means black queen.
You say her name is what?
Nagist.
Okay.
It's Ethiopian.
Okay.
So, you know what I'm saying? The meaning behind her name, you know what I'm saying? That's why. So, but because we put so much emphasis on what it means or what we've been taught it means, you got to actually go before the white man was calling us that. What was that word meaning before the white man put a meaning on it? Why we put so much pressure on that word? It's just a word.
Well, I feel like, just like y'all say, it's wordplay, though. Even though it's just a word, it's wordplay, though. Like, it's just a word that say it. That's just like you saying that I'm ignorant. If you calling me a nigger, so even though it's just a word, it's a meaning behind it.
That the white man made you think that that's what it's supposed to mean in the first place.
Bingo.
Because it wasn't even a word. It was nigger. It wasn't even a word until they started calling us that. We were niggas.
You on fab, bro?
We were niggas.
Okay.
Not niggers. They said, you know what? Let's put that ER on it. We're gonna degrade their words.
Yeah, that's all.
What they have positive meanings for, we gonna make it negative, and we gonna find a positive meaning to wash away their positive meanings to their words. That's all it's about, to make us look bad, to make our ancestors look bad.
Is it? Hey.
It's so much stuff, man, that they teach us that, man, have a negative meaning, but before it had a negative meaning, where did it come from? Who put that meaning on it? Who made that up?
All right, Stu, now.
You want it?
What do you guys think Dr. Kim would say if he walked down the street and y'all were saying, "What's up, man?" every time y'all talk, for everything that he fought for and stood for? How do you think he would feel by us using that word as a term of endearment?
Well, okay, so basically it was saying, like, she said, how would we feel if, how do you think Dr. Martin Luther King would feel if he was walking down the street and heard us saying, "What's up, my nigga?" After everything he fought for, you know, everything that he said and everything like that, how do you think he'd feel about it? Pudge?
Yeah, it's on me now.
Yeah, I mean,
Cause Stu, you on fire. Go ahead, Stu, answer that one. I'm
all right, let's see if some callers, if y'all, you know, repeat the question again, Misha. Let's see, man, we get some callers to answer on this.
If Martin Luther King was walking down the street right now, he heard us saying, "What's up, my nigga?" or addressing us like my nigga or something, like, how do you think he'd feel about it after everything that he did, and like his speech and everything like that? How do you think he'd feel about it?
Go ahead, Stu.
So go ahead, Stu.
Well, you know, I mean, I think a part of me is like he would have evolved as everything else evolved in life, where people are more acceptable to the word, whereas though we have leaders of the, you know, black community and, you know, the RBG, you know, where they greet each other with my nigga and this, my nigga that, you know, and they teach you and they're explaining these words. They're explaining this to people, so
you think he'd be more acceptable?
I mean, I kind of like Will, but I still think at the same time he'll still have an old school, you know.
I think that he'll be like annoyed, or how can I say, maybe disturbed. Because it's kind of like everything that he fought for and everything that, you know, he had a dream and he had, you know, the speech and everything he gave. And we turn back around and just addressing each other as niggas. I mean, I don't really like using it like, oh, what's up, nigga, or something like that. Like, I don't really address people like that. Like, I just don't. I probably said to, like, because I know my godmother don't like it, so I said to be funny or something, but not like to address somebody. I just don't. Like, I don't know. I just don't like the word, period. I mean, yeah, just like Stu said, like, it's not really even supposed to be a negative word. Like, it's not even supposed to be, you know, like, the way that it's, I mean, now that they're saying, like, you know, like, we addressing each other as black brothers and everything like that, okay, I get that. But it's kind of like the bad meaning behind it, it makes you don't even want to use it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just how, I just don't like the word. I just don't.
Yeah. Let me go ahead and let me go ahead and speak on this, man. How I feel about this situation, y'all know me, you know what I'm saying? I got a different type of mindset when it comes to this. I feel like, you know what I'm saying, Martin Luther King, you know what I'm saying, they gonna look at this whole situation and they gonna be happy about it, but then they still gonna be upset about it. Reasons I'm saying that is because, like we talking about the N-word, the niggas and all that, how we are taught, you know what I'm saying? Like Stu said, we are taught that's negative. You know what I'm saying? That's a negative thing to say. Now that we saying niggers, like, you know what I'm saying? You just a nigger. You know what I'm saying? Then we, you know what I'm saying? Then we talking, that's an ignorant person. But if you really go into the roots and really figure out the meaning of everything, it's like, dang, we not really saying nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying? And then, of course, they fought for a bigger purpose. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, at first, they couldn't go in the same stores, eat at the same restaurants, or, you know what I'm saying, sit at the certain positions on the bus and all that. So it's like, we got way more freedom, and it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like they mentally, not trying to call the white man or this person, but they mentally got our minds, you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't right. Like how Malcolm X used to say, we need to read, we need to do our homework, we need to get this knowledge back. You know what I'm saying? Cause that's what we lack in our community. Like right now, the black on black crime rate is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, we killing our own brother. So I think it'd be more so. That's what they'd be more so upset about, not the N-word. You see what I'm saying? Because right now, Chicago, D.C., Baltimore, New York, Detroit is on fire right now with the crime rate and the killing right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, little 16-year-olds, 15-year-olds is getting smoked every day. It ain't too much of the grown folks. It's the youngins coming up. Everybody want to stripe. Everybody want a name for themselves. You know what I'm saying? So I don't feel like the word nigga, you know what I'm saying, is a big deal to me. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like we need to sharpen up. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, our race, we need to sharpen up. Because I can't speak. They always say, why do y'all always try to, you know what I'm saying? Because I be around, you know what I'm saying, the other side. You know what I'm saying? They always be like, why do y'all always split yourself? That's what they always say. Every time it come to something, y'all split yourself. But if you go to the roots, man, yeah, y'all came into America and y'all took over. We know that. This is white America. Whether we want to accept it or not, we living in white America. They the ones that did whatever they did to take over the United States. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, but we made a lot of things happen out here. You know what I'm saying? And we degraded ourselves. So with that N-word, we degraded ourselves again, thinking that we can't call each other that. You know what I'm saying? You like I said last week, how they allow more cuss words on television. But I bet you they ain't gonna allow that nigga word on television. Because they going to think it costs, you know what I'm saying, it's going to cause this and that. When if you talk about it, and our, like, the thing is, our leaders got to step up in the black communities. And that's what's the problem. We don't got no leaders like how back in the days, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, they had, you know what I'm saying, they had leaders actually talking that talk. We don't got that. You got the rappers. You know what I'm saying? Half of them, you know what I'm saying, got raped. Not no disrespect to y'all rappers, but half of them, you know what I'm saying, twisted up. You know what I'm saying? Then you got the celebrity girls, you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't, where's our leaders at? You know what I'm saying? And I ain't talking about leaders that want to talk at the community. You know what I'm saying? Like talk down at. I'm talking about where's the real life leaders that's trying to get the black people together. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to talk about y'all Caucasian people, Jamaican. I mean, other races. But at the end of the day, it's Black History. But you know what I'm saying? About to be on that Black History Month, so that's the topic.
Why do black people have to use a negative word to address each other? Other races don't use negative words to address their brothers and sisters. They don't. You don't hear a white man calling his friend, "What's up, cracker?" or "What's up, redneck?"
Yeah. Yes, I have.
I don't hear it.
I always hear
I
it.
don't hear it.
I don't hear it
hear
either.
that word, nigga.
No, you gonna hear that.
I hear him.
I don't hear it.
I hear.
I don't hear Chinese people walking. "What's up, chink?" You know what I'm saying?
I ain't
"What's up,
never
slit eye?" I don't hear that. But every time I hear "What's up, nigga?"
Yeah,
Black person address another black person as a nigga.
Well, because like I said earlier, like most people old school, that word is just a no period. Like, but as you know, history evolves itself. It's like we find ways to be more acceptive of it. As you know, when you research and go back into your history and you find out what that word meant first.
It's even in the Bible.
So it's like, how negative can it be? But you know, when it comes to street terminology and by the book, it's wrong. But who created the book?
See,
you see what I'm saying? We still living by their standards.
Hey Stu, remember
because that dictionary, a white man created that dictionary. Ain't no black man them words putting them proper terms. We wasn't. I don't think them words had them endings at the end of them words prior to it. So that's why I say it goes deeper than just. It's all about what you've been taught and drilled to understand what's wrong and what's right.
Hey Stu, I said this 2 weeks ago. Whoever watched the show 2 weeks ago, I was trying to say what you was saying, but I couldn't nail it. But you just nailed it. Remember, I was basically saying like we was all taught this. You know what I'm saying? And basically that's what you just said is what I was trying to say, which y'all wasn't getting what I was saying. But that's what it is. What he just said, like. They put that in the dictionary and they made it this way, so that's how the world, or that's how we gonna see it. But that's how it really is. Nah, you know what I'm saying? So yeah.
I'm just listening.
For real,
I'm just listening.
I mean, you know,
I'm just listening
because I mean, I go do that. My mom's ask me all the time, "Why you gotta call your brother? And you know, why y'all like what's up, nigga? What?" You know, it's a form of, you know, that's my brother. You know, yes, you know, that's my brother. You know, it's just like saying, "What's up, brother?" Like I said, you know, we have gone deep enough into our history to understand the meaning of that word, so we don't have a negative meaning towards each other. We understand that, man, it's all wordplay.
So when you call them nigger,
that's negative.
Yeah, we say nigger.
But I feel like what nobody.
When I say it's just like a video I see, right? There's a white teacher. The student came into class or whatever, and the student was mad because the teacher called him a nigger. And the teacher was trying to explain to him, like, he wasn't calling him a nigger. He was calling him a nigger. He put the AH at the end for emphasis to let him know that we were cool. And he didn't understand why he was losing his job all over it. And I kind of understood what he was saying. Because it was like, he kind of like has a point, because when we're on the street or when we're writing or texting that word to each other, we're not saying Nigger. We're saying Nigga. Now he added the H. Maybe that's what got him in trouble. But
what?
Yeah.
So let me ask you this. So when you look back in history and you see people getting whipped, people fighting, I don't know if any of you guys got an opportunity to see hidden fences.
Yeah.
I mean, hidden figures. back then people were fighting for stuff. They were fighting to be labeled as that. They were fighting for jobs. They were fighting for injustice. They were fighting to be treated equally. And they were fighting against being called this and being treated this way. And then for those ancestors, your great grandmothers and your grandmothers who fought, and some of them were whipped and all that stuff, and for us to walk around and call each other, "Hey, what's up, nigga?" You don't feel in any type of way is disrespectful for everything that they fought for. That we're just basically unwinding all the hard work and dedication that they did for us to be treated and be able to be on this show and have a show. Everything that they worked for, you don't feel as though it's kind of disrespectful to their cause?
I don't necessarily think so, because one, we still fighting for almost some of the same injustices. And like I said, it goes back to that word. When you look at history books and everything, and old pictures of graffiti and everything, how was that word really spelled? When it said nigga bathrooms, nigga water fountains, how was that nigga word spelled? E-R, not G-G-A. You see what I'm saying? So we fought for them not to be able to call us niggers. That is a word of ownership. That's my nigger. That E-R was that ownership. So that I don't own you as my nigga. You're my brother. Like, you know what I'm saying? But people don't understand. But that's why as a separation got from the street or real life, however way people want to present it, or by the book.
So wouldn't it be better if you just say my brother instead of my nigga?
Yeah, but how often you going, let's be honest. How often you going to be, yeah, my brother?
I hear people saying that.
I say it all, but see, you 70, 60, like, you know what I'm saying? You in that era. So
I say, bro. I say, what's up, bro? You know what I'm saying? What's up, bro? What's up, bro? You know what I'm saying?
But sometimes, man, when I run into my brothers, I wanna introduce, be greeted to them properly as kings, my niggas. Like I said, it has a, another meaning.
But do you think people really gonna say that? My nigga?
If people start understanding what the word really means,
understanding what it really means, you'll take
then you can embrace it. You know what I'm saying? It could be something that you be proud of.
Different, man. It's just like, man, it's just like homosexuality. People are starting to embrace it.
That's what you see it everywhere. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no cut cause with it.
It was once negative, persuaded to be negative, period. Now people are being accepted by it.
That's true.
And it's
marijuana. Or forever you've been told that it's gonna kill you.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
So do you guys want to know what the Urban Dictionary says for the word nigga?
Sure.
What is it spelled like?
N-I-G- N-I-G-G-A. It's like my man, but more gangster and cool. After saying my nigga is like saying you MFer, you're the man. So that's what the Urban Dictionary says that it means.
UMFer. Now, did they put the ER under the MFer?
No, it's an A.
See what I'm saying? Yeah, so it's just how it's our way of, it's just like how slaves used to communicate. They had their own language of communicating.
So do y'all find it offensive that now there's an Urban Dictionary?
I mean, I'm pretty sure we didn't create it.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm pretty sure
they gonna put
a black person didn't start the Urban Dictionary, so I will find it offensive that a black person didn't start the Urban Dictionary. And I find it offensive that black people continue to add to the Urban Dictionary as if they started it. Now, that's very offensive, but most of the things that's in the Urban Dictionary, man, I hate to say it, is kind of like true.
Yes, it is. I agree. So I got a question. So if
yeah, you absolutely. Can you say that one more time
on the mic?
Can you say that one more time? I like that one. Say that one more time. So the people all over the world.
The average white person that calls you a nigga wants to be you.
Yeah,
100%.
That is true.
They tried down your race. They tried down everything about you.
That's true.
They don't understand. I'm not trying to make it a competition or anything, but they don't understand us,
man. And they want to understand us.
And I'm about to go not deep, but I'm about to just talk a little bit. That's just like back in the days, right? It was only white police officers. It was only white firemen. They wouldn't give the black men those type of jobs, right? So they had the white men, they had the white police officers going in the hoods and doing all this, right? But they couldn't figure out, they couldn't understand the black people. They ain't know how to read them. They ain't know like what was going on. It was hard for the white man. You hear me? So they eventually opened the door to get the black man in there as a police officer. Look, this is what I want you to do. I want you to go down the street right here, find out what them black people doing. Act like you cool with them. Do this, do that. You see what I'm saying? Then that's how we got our mindset as when black people get in a little argument and they working for the man, you call them a house nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like you a house nigga. You know what I mean? You playing a role. You acting like we like this, but then you go back to the white man and do that. You know what I'm saying? So it's just it's just crazy, y'all. We just gotta get our leadership together, and we gotta, stand tall and do what we do. Because at the end of the day, they gave us an opportunity. Yeah, and I'm sad that saying that I'm giving them power, but they gave us an opportunity where as we are free. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like this. Yeah, we could be mentally slaved, or they gave us an opportunity to open up our own business and do the right thing and do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? It's us that keep each other down. We want to be against each other. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to support the next person, or I don't want to support him. You know what I'm saying? You look at these white business, right? White businesses, billion-dollar companies. It always be like, I always do the reading. It'd be like Tommy, Joe, and Bill. You know what I'm saying? Started the company, gave it to their sons. You look at another company, Jimmy, Jack, and you know what I'm saying? It'd be groups, and they come together, white people come together, got billion-dollar companies. Then you got black people try to come together. Then the first thing that somebody would say is, why you ain't doing it by yourself? Why you not doing this? Well, Stu was just talking about this the other day. Why you not doing it by yourself? You don't need to be working with no group. You get the negative people that's in your ears and the black people. You know what I'm saying? You got all this negative stuff. Oh, you could do this by yourself. You don't need nobody. You know what I'm saying? So you got the one person that's in the group that want to be all greedy. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's all we do. We take each other down, and that's what Martin Luther King and them was. That's what they was on. They was trying to bring us together. Back in the days, they came together. They had to fight together. We had old women on the line. I'm talking about old women on that line standing, saying, "Look, for real, I'm going too deep." We had for real. We had old women on that line. Y'all remember when they was walking that highway and Martin Luther King said, "We're gonna walk miles." Lady couldn't even walk. She was like, "I'm bringing a cane. I'm going." She went. Hey. And we can't stand together. For real, and you know what?
You got a point.
They did it for us. She walked in that cave for us.
You got a point though, man. They did have like old people doing stuff.
You hear me? Cuz
the old people doing it nowadays. They
it's
ain't
not
with
even
that.
funny, but it's real.
Like, with that.
They did that so we can be on this show like how we for real. You think we could be talking this freely like this? You hear what we saying? Yeah. We talking about the man and all that on the radio show where other countries and all that can hear. You think they would allow that? Shout out to all y'all other countries. I love y'all.
Greece and China and
Jamaica
and
Nova Scotia.
What was it? Canada.
Canada. I love y'all bacon.
What was it? Indonesia,
Mexico. All y'all that's tuning in, man. I'm checking y'all out. I don't know if y'all, but if y'all understanding me, you know what I'm saying? I'm letting you know how it is out here in America. You know what I'm saying? For real. Give me a pass if I gotta come.
Oh my God, dog. I can't. I really can't.
I'm slowing it down. Go ahead, Mish.
I was slowing it down.
I'm slowing it down. Go ahead.
If I need a
Hey, check in.
Check in.
We checking in now. If it get real, remember me. Anything goes. I gave y'all this shout out. I need to get across the border.
Yo, I can't.
For real.
I can't. But anyway, y'all, I can't today. But I got a question. So, all right, you said like the word nigga is like brother, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? But would you, if somebody was to say, are you a real nigga or are you a real man? Which one would you say? Because, a man is like the provider, the this and the that. But a nigga, you say it's a brother, a cool brother, right? So it's like, is it the same thing to you or it's like different?
Go ahead, Stu. I'm going to answer after you. I already know what I'm saying.
Man, that's different. And that's different.
Why?
No,
I'm gonna tell you why. Because it's how it's used. See, when somebody he be like, I'm a real man. I'm a real man. I handle my kids. You know what I'm saying? I take care of my responsibility. That's a real man. But when a dude normally screaming, I'm a real nigga, it's because he trying to blow a nigga head off, or he want to fight, or he feels as though somebody disrespected him. You not on the street saying, I'm a real man. I'm a real man in the streets. I ain't never heard nobody scream, I'm a real man. You ain't gonna disrespect me, Slim. You ain't gonna do. They be like, man, I'm a real nigga. He don't understand. He just don't know I did time. I'm a real nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's when they scream that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But you don't ever hear nobody say, I'm a real man. I did time. You know what I'm saying? It don't go one in one.
But see, the thing is that I've heard people say I'm a real man because they did time. So it's kind of like,
'cause they ain't know no better.
Yeah,
Come on,
what
man.
you mean? So it's
Man,
like,
you not no
once
real
you
man
do
'cause
time,
you did time.
no, that's what I'm saying though. But it's like I've heard people say it. I'm not saying that that's the definition of it, but I'm just saying I've heard it before.
Those people still growing in there.
Yeah, man. It's
free.
Yeah, man.
Free to real.
I'm not saying that
free
that's
to real, but at the end of the day, that don't make you no man.
all free to real.
Still,
free to real. No, what I'm not saying that it's right, but what I'm saying is I've heard people say that. Like you say that you're a real nigga because you on the street. Right?
Nah, I'm gonna tell you. Can I speak on that? If y'all don't mind.
Go ahead.
Saying I'm a real nigga on the street don't mean he's saying, oh yeah, that makes me a real nigga. You hear me? He basically saying, look, I had to do what I had to do. Like Stu said, probably like the third show, the underground road, how they try to say you had to go underground, whatever. That's all it is, man. Some people, and I'm being real, because our skin color, some people don't have the opportunity that other people have. You know what I'm saying? Some people that real life is that went to college. You know what I'm saying? That got a degree and can't get no job. You know what I'm saying? And they gotta settle for KFC. You know what I'm saying? McDonald's. You know what I'm saying? They gotta settle for these jobs, and at the end of the day, it's like you got a family fee, you got kids. Not saying that it's right. What, y'all ain't like how I said McDonald's?
What the hell are you talking about?
Y'all not listening.
You lost me. I'm like,
Hear me. Listen to me, y'all.
Yeah, I'm so lost. You lost me. You said, what the hell is you talking?
Listen to me.
I'm like,
you went to a whole nother anything goes segment.
Bro, did y'all hear what the question was, bro?
Yeah.
What
was the question, Pudge?
The question was, is a real nigga and a real man the same thing?
No, you didn't say that to me though.
No, I said so would you consider yourself a real nigga and I said, but what you said was,
would you consider yourself a real nigga? He's slowing it down, so I gotta talk about that.
No, you gotta talk about something that makes sense.
No, you gotta hear me. If you ain't hear me, because I know
we heard
you. Listen to me. I'm telling you, when a man say, man, I'm a real nigga, I had to do, you know what I'm saying? I had to do this. You know what I'm saying? Basically what he's saying is this. He couldn't get no job. He tried. He told God, he said, Lord, I need you. But he ain't feel like he got no answers.
Not at a call.
You know what I'm saying? Big Juan and them came down with some work. They said, look, we'll plug you in right now and get you some money because you got a family.
Okay, Pato.
So you know what he did? he got that money and hit the rip. And that's what he said. Well, I had to do what I had to do for me and my family. I consider myself a real nigga. Now, it's what you do with that money that make you. That's what I'm gonna say. If you out here and you got that money, are you trying to be the biggest drug dealer in the game? Are you trying to be the next this person and that person? Or you gonna take that money and you gonna do something with it? You gonna open up a business? You gonna open up a market? Y'all ain't hearing me. Y'all not hearing me though. Y'all can't relate. I'm telling you some real stuff. Stu. Stu. Talk to him, Stu.
Look at him. He always looking out for Stu to back him up.
Stu don't know. Hey,
Stu,
somebody told me that. Somebody told me that. They said you always be having Stu. He don't never have you on the show. God, see, look at him.
Hey.
For real. Stu.
I be trying to be. But he always.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question.
Go ahead, Mom.
Misha, just a little bit so I can look at him. Stu.
Oh, now with that music playing. Hold on. Cut that music off while you looking at me.
We ain't gonna slow it down.
Cut that music off while you looking at me.
No. I got all that, Stu.
It's not that kind of talk show. You got me. You looking at me while music playing at me, man.
Stu, you down on your ass. You don't got no money. You can't get no job. You don't got kids, but what if you had kids? Now, drugs may not be your thing. You may not know how to move it, how you gonna move it, but what you gonna do? You gonna get out here and do something. If you can't provide no job or something, what you gonna do? Tell me what you gonna do and be real about it.
I'm gonna sell my body.
Okay, so hold on. Whoop, skirt. Let's go back to a few shows when we were talking about the strippers, right? Pudge, I'm talking to you. So
he just said he gonna sell his body.
But the same thing that I said when I asked about the whole stripper thing, you said that's not the only thing.
He on his
you can
comedian right now.
I'm talking to you. So when
I'm
you
not
said,
gonna judge you because you want to pose. I'm gonna throw some money, try to take you home.
No. You
already know
that. Get off your rapper shit.
I know you already know that.
No, we having a conversation.
I'll go ahead.
Because remember a few shows ago we was talking about strippers. No.
I'm a man. You can't compare a man and a woman together.
What? See, that's the thing. This is a gender thing.
I'm a man.
I'm
a man.
No. So Stu just said he gonna sell his body.
Stu lying.
No. Stu said he gonna sell his body. But soon as a woman says she gonna get up and strip, you say, it's more things you could do with that. You can go out and get a job at KFC, at McDonald's. Didn't you say that?
Hey, look. I'm not gonna compare.
No, I'm gonna sell my body because see, the first thing you want me to do is go out here and sell drugs. And I ain't gonna be no stereotype.
So
I ain't gonna be a statistic.
What else you gonna do?
I'm gonna sell my body.
No.
You know what I mean? Old ladies want.
What else you
I'm
gonna
probably be a gigolo.
What else you
know
gonna
what I
do?
mean? Old ladies want this young chocolate, Idris Elba, Denzel Washington, Morris Chestnut to the left ass nigga here.
Stu.
See, look.
Stu, what else you gonna do, Stu? If you ain't gonna sell drugs and you ain't gonna prostitute, what else you gonna do? Come on, give me a third thing you gonna do. Or what you done did. And we don't know what you done did, but I'm just saying, say it.
I'm gonna drop them fries.
You gonna bring it back?
He lying. You gonna steal? I'm just waiting for you to say the truth. You gonna be out there cutting the wires outside.
Hey, come on, bruh.
That man said you gonna steal.
Yeah, like
you got a family to feed. You gonna do what you gotta do.
I am gonna do what I gotta do, but we ain't gotta tell the people what I gotta do. Just know I'm gonna do what I gotta do to make sure the family eat.
And that's all I'm saying. So being a real man, being a real nigga ain't no different. And this is what I'm gonna say because what I've been holding back. Being a real man, being a real nigga is no different the way you carry it. That's just like how they bought the I ain't saying I'm light skinned because I ain't light skinned. I'm brown skinned. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. He dark skinned. They consider him chocolate. You know what I'm saying? They consider me curd male.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I'm curd male.
Yeah, do that again.
For real. I don't care.
He ain't telling the he ain't lying, but don't do that. Don't call me chocolate on air. But he ain't ladies.
That made you feel some type of way?
Yeah, ladies. That's only for the ladies. Only the ladies talk. Only the ladies supposed to use that.
Respect. Y'all know where I stand out here. But look, that's a dark skinned man.
Yeah.
I'm a brown skinned man. You know what I'm saying? The man, y'all know what man I'm talking about. They brought our skin color against each other, right?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all know how they did that, right? Because the light skinned man and the dark skinned man had different privileges. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Unless you was a wild light skinned man. At the end of the day, the light skinned dudes, most of the light skinned dudes got
Are
to
we
be
talking about El Jabbarge and Wesley Snipes?
Yes.
Okay, just want to know.
All right, so most of the light brothers got to be in a house. Most of the dark brothers got to be outside, right? So they made a big scenario. They made a big thing about the skin colors. You know how they do it? Like they be like, yeah, dark skinned dudes doing better. Oh yeah, light skinned dudes not in style. You know what I'm saying? Or light skinned dudes out of style. You hear me? All that right there started from the man to throw us off each other. I'm telling y'all some real stuff.
Throw you off of what?
Our skin color. Why it's competitions out here between our own skin color. For real. Y'all lost. You don't understand. You don't see that out here in these streets.
Where did that come from? Is what I'm trying to
It came
figure
from
out.
the man.
No, I'm talking about your conversation. What the? Like, I'm super confused.
It came from the man.
Yeah, I'm so lost.
For real, man. Don't
Pudge
be
is
lost.
losing
It's
me
black
this
history.
whole
We
show.
talking about this black history. We ain't only talking about this nigga stuff. We talking black history. We getting deep. We talking about skin color. We talking about the lady that walked down with the cane. We talking about everything. All this we need to talk about. Everything from our why people like real life doing this, like all these memes and all that. I don't be tripping off of it. I be seeing it. You know what I'm saying? I be looking at it. You know what I'm saying?
The light skin versus dark skin.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
He
bro.
know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about.
He
I
know what I'm talking about. That's just like, you know
I'm
what I'm saying?
sharing some of them. I know it.
All that,
Yeah.
basically, while they was there, all that started from the man. We just so
Meek versus Drake.
yeah, Meek versus Drake. All that started
Soldier versus Chris Brown. You know.
all that stemmed from was the man, and we just took it. And we think it's so cute, so funny, and we run with it. I just be looking at everybody like, all right, you know, and I'm like, Pudge, why nothing? Why you don't be laughing? You ain't cool. I'm like, bruh, what's do you know what's up? So then I gotta be a leader because we don't got leaders. And I gotta start preaching. Once I start
Please,
preaching,
leaders, please. If you're
once I
out there,
start
can y'all
preaching,
please show
they
up?
be like,
Please, 'cause he gotta lead.
Pudge,
Please.
wow, man, he on his wild stuff tonight. He throwing the party y'all trying to be. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying not to beat Martin Luther King, but Martin Luther King, he did what he had to do. So I'm just, you know.
Because he lying like I don't know what.
Oh,
He did not be at the damn party trying to be Martin Luther King. He got a bottle in one hand. No. Leave that damn barrel. I don't know what that.
I ain't trying.
Maybe I wasn't there, but the ones I was there, I want nobody be Martin Luther King.
What we do wrong in the club? We don't do nothing wrong. He embrace it, party, have fun. You know what I'm saying? Have fun with your brothers. Why can't we party with our sisters in the club?
Sisters?
Yeah. Why can't we party in the club with our sisters?
You know, with our beautiful queens. Not
Our beautiful
sisters.
queens. We can't be okay. Our beautiful
Our
queens.
beautiful queens.
You know what I'm saying? Why can't we party in the club with them? I ain't saying get intoxicated, get all drunk, but you know what I'm saying? Pour a bottle of champagne. You know what I'm saying? Have a good time. You hear me?
I have
I don't
no
know.
idea.
All right, man. I know, man. Look, I know y'all feeling.
I don't be
Pudge
knowing, y'all.
Pudge, you went 16 different conversations.
Hey,
Ain't 2
So
I
minutes.
went.
I couldn't
had
keep
to
up.
do it
2 minutes.
because they had to film me out there, and I know they film me out there for the people that they never know nothing. They know something now. Like at the end of the day, y'all want to talk to me. For real, y'all want to talk to me, man. Y'all follow me, and we can talk about this one-on-one because this is a real subject, and we need to get our people back together and get things in order. That's all I got to say tonight. Go ahead, Misha B. Finna take us home.
Hey, no.
Yeah, I really, this whole, I don't know. When I
got something to say, I get amped. You know, when I got something out, I was letting Stu, y'all ain't feel me. In the beginning, I was letting Stu go. I was like, go ahead, Stu, you on fire. You know what I'm saying? I was just waiting. Then I let Misha go ahead, do her thing. Misha, you said how you felt. It was deep. I felt it. But then when it was my turn, I had to let everything I was holding on out. And that's it. You hear me? It was everything. For real, man. The real gonna feel me, and you know, that was it.
Okay.
And last thing before we go, that jail cell thing, nah, for real, my brothers, my niggas. Oh, the real, for real.
My niggas.
For real. Because we already addressed that. The jail cell, y'all, man, look. We fathers out there, man, y'all, we, you know what I'm saying, we gotta be there for our children. I know we gotta get this money. I know, you know what I'm saying, I know what the main goal is, but we, you know what I'm saying, that jail cell is nothing but another slavery, man. We locked up in that cage. You know what I'm saying? We getting told what to do. You know what I'm saying? Why you think so much money getting put in that jail cell by the man? You know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna tell you not to do what you gonna do or not do this or do that. But if you got a family to feed, you got a mother and you got all that, man, you gotta make better decisions, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't down to nobody for what they done did or what they done came from. But y'all know how it is out in this world, man. And that's all I got to say.
Well, Stu, you got something to touch base on what Pudge said?
All right, this about said everything. So.
Oh.
Keep it down, Pudge. Keep it down, Pudge.
A Pudge moment.
Be cool when I let the joint down. Go ahead, I'm done.
Yeah. Anyway, so we're gonna wrap the show up. It was a Pudge let it out moment that we had. So like you said, if you want to hear anything else, follow him on any social media.
What is it again, Pudge?
It's Young Pudge. I'm clocked back in right here. Man, y'all know what time it is. Y'all can find me on all social media sites at Young Pudge, Instagram, Snap, you know, Facebook, and you know, we could talk. We could talk one-on-one, man. You know, it's Black History Month, and
it's not Black History Month yet.
I've been wanting them to just keep going and going and going. Go ahead.
It's not Black History.
See, one thing about me, I don't start when America tell you that. They ain't hear you. One thing about me, I don't do what the man. I don't do what the man ordered us to do. You know what I'm saying? The man ordered us to celebrate this and how to do the Black History Month. Black History Month 1 month. It's Black History Month every month. Y'all my brothers. You know what I'm saying? Misha, you my sister. For real. Month. It's every month. We coming together. We came together as family to do this radio show. Anything goes.
And how about them Packers? See you next week, y'all.
And then Saturday, you want to meet us in, what is it?
Allentown,
PA. Jetport Lounge.
Y'all did. Jetport Lounge.
January 21st.
And February 4th, the
Socially Stupid. Acre 121. Get your tickets. Eventbrite.
Meet me in PA, y'all.
Meet us at Pennsylvania on Saturday, 9 o'clock. Jetport Lounge. Right?
Meet us on Bliss on Friday also.
Oh. Monday Night Gang. We'll see y'all next week.
We should be in the gang checking out.
See, this ain't no nay-nay right here. This for the struggle right here.
All I wanted was $1. All I wanted was $1. That's how I was living.
Trap, stand, trap, stand, trap, stand, trap, stand. All I wanted was $1. Woke up, had to go get it. All I wanted was $1. That's how I was living. Trap, stand, trap, stand, trap, stand, trap, stand. All I wanted was $1. Woke up, had to go get it. All I wanted was $1. That's how I was living. Baby mama keeps stressing me. XEF, that's the family. Tell them haters get up off of me. Fight off for some foolery. No job like I'm Tommy. Living like I'm a zombie. Had to wake up, go get it. Then a nigga had to flip it. Why they talking about me? I guess I'm doing something right. Why they lying on me? Like when you step in every night. If you ain't from the struggle, you won't understand. Eating noodles, cooking up, trying to make a plan. Mama need a new house. My baby needs some new shoes. Working 9 to 5, hustling backwards, don't know what to do. My team told me, Pudge, yo, it's all up to you. Straight drop, count money, that's how we gon' move.